Okay, we're back out again. It's a lot colder today than it was last week. Temperatures have took a tumble, which is good. And I have brought full winter kit, so I'm well prepared. Give it a good test tonight. It's supposed to drop down below the zeros, so you know it's always good to test it in them conditions. And I've also got a new tent. First time of using tonight, so yeah, it's a winter one, this one, winter tent. So hopefully it'll replace the Akto that I sold in the summer and I made a profit on, and I bought this one for probably 2/3 of the price of the Akto, and it's got more room. So I'll bring you back for that later on. So I've still got probably about another hour and a half of walking, and the daylight, as you know, by 4:30 it'll be gone, so I need to get up there, get pitched, iron out any problems if there is any, and get hunkered down for the night. As I've stopped for some water and a few jelly babies, bit of a sugar rush to help us up the hill. We're nearly out of the tree line and we'll be on to the open fell, where we'll see how windy it really is. Because at the moment there's very little here because I'm protected by a hill and trees, and you won't be able to hear it, but I've got the decent mic on because you know the audio would be pretty naff. Right, let's bash on. Alright, the sun's trying to get out, it's clearing a bit. I'm going to head to the top of that summit there, and if it's wild up on there, it'll be wild where I want it to go. But I have a reserved place, a safe place if you want to call it, which is behind a wall, and that could take a lot of the wind off us, so we'll see when we get further up. Okay, I've took a detour. That's the forest track there. I've come up this one, but I want to be going up that one. You can see the quad bike track up the hill, so I'll be following that up. But I just wanted to, I've viewed it from the summit on the other side. It's like a weather station up there. It's like a little wind turbine blowing around. But sun's out now, glasses back on. Bright low sunshine, winter sunshine. But yeah, it's proper cleared through now, so the temperatures will certainly dip once that sun drops. But I'm not putting the jacket on yet because I'm still blown too hot. Anyhow, let's get up this hill. Okay, the views are opening up nicely now. I'm above the tree line. So I want to explore those ridges and those valleys in the future. I was thinking about going up there today, but I don't know the lay of the ground for pitching, whatever, so I need to do a recce first. But yeah, you can park down there and then at night you can get up onto the ridge, which is up on Hartfell over there. So it's just like a big horseshoe that you do, and back down this side. But it's lovely. Onwards, we're getting there. We're battering it now. Battering it. My mouth is completely numb with the wind chill. And I'm struggling to put a sentence together. My chin is frozen. But that sun's getting awfully low now. Beautiful. Bit of cloud over those fells, but for this side it's clear, so in for a good night. Alright, we're on the summit. You know, it's not as bad as I thought, but still every so often you get quite a strong gust. You know, once you pitch, that's you're sort of there, and that's it. When I know I can go a bit further down, and behind the wall, just keeps picking up. It lulls you into a false sense of security, and then it blows through again. This camera with this mic probably not picking it up, so what I'll do is I'll pull this mic out. So now it's probably don't mic because it lulls right now. take the risk. Put this back in. Yeah. I don't know. You know, if I didn't have another option, I would pitch here. Since I have another option, I'll head down. Right. Looks like someone's already been here. It's a bit flat, but the sun's just having its last throws. Absolutely Baltic now. My hands are absolutely numb with not wearing the gloves before. I've put my other ones on. Yeah, all is quiet down the valley there. So let's get the tent up. Right, just as the sun's setting, got the tent all set up. So, as I said, I sold my Akto and I purchased the MSR Access 2, which is a lot more roomy because it's a two-person. Still supposed to be a 4-season, but I haven't got all the guys out just yet. I just wanted to get it up. It seems to be, it's still quite gusty here. Beautiful sunset though. So I want to get the rest of the gear inside, but I'll give you a quick look. As you can see, as a two-person, there is stacks of room in here, so all is good. Let's get the rest in then. I've just got this bag to offload into there, but yeah, I just wanted something with a bit more room because you're going to spend a lot of time in it in the winter, so why not have a bit of room? And I've still got two porches, there's a door either side, so I'll just leave that one shut for now. That's us sort of set up. I've got the mat, the Seater Summit winter one. I've got my quilt with us, my pillow, I've got some my down jacket, I've got my thermals with us, I've got down trousers, my power bank and stuff like that. And I've kept all the food sort of outside for now, and my bag's in that other side over there, so I'm just letting this loft up. But yeah, as you can see, absolutely loads of room, which I'm not used to. Okay, fully laid up. I've got the thermal bottoms on. I have my down pants on, and I've got some Montane down boots. I've had them for a few years now. Keep the feet warm. I've just got my down jacket on. I'm going to change this because my sweatshirt, I was obviously sweating a bit on the way up, so I need to let that dry out a little before I put my down jacket back on. But yeah, still a bit blowy. When I shut the door in a minute though, I think the wind's picked up a bit. Pretty cold out there though, cold in here. Yeah, just got a food on the move chicken biryani. I'm just using stuff that I've got that needs used, and I've got a sticky toffee Wayfarer one. I mean, I could eat that just like that, but I'll bang it in the water for a few minutes. And I've got a Turkish with us as well, delight. So yeah, I'm just watching, I've just paused it a second, the football. So all is good at the moment. Very cold. It's a bit of a sharp shock from last week. It was really 10 degrees. And yeah, it's still hovering around about the 0 mark, so yeah, Baltic. Right, we'll give this a go. Oh god. There we go. Put a little extra water in here so it's hydrated up okay. Yep. Hits the spot. It says 6 minutes, I'll give it about 8-9 minutes. Remember last time it wasn't fully, this time it's proper rehydrated, so it's a lot better. Being fed and watered. I'm just finishing off my last of my beer. The wind seems to be dying down a little, but you can hear it down the valley howling away, then it eases off and then it comes back. So hopefully it is supposed to get a bit less by the morning, so we'll see. But I might, once this wind calms down a bit, I'll go outside and take a few photographs. But at the moment it's cold. It's a shock to the system. So it's just a game of keeping warm in this camp. Which, as I say, I've got everything, down trousers, down jacket on. I've got my winter mat, sleep mat, winter sleeping quilt. I've got my thermals on, so I should be toasty. Tonight's viewing, a bit of snowy matrix. I think it's part 5. It looks like he's back in the rain.
Just outside Rambler. Bikes. Final defences.
Alright, a quick wander outside. Yeah, we're all glinting in the frost. Yeah, everything's frozen. But we have a full moon, which wasn't surprising. Just make sure all these are nicely cinched. Oh, it's bitter out here. Right, the wind has proper dropped off, so I managed to get out and get a few photographs, as you've seen. Everything's froze up outside, absolutely Baltic. That wind has completely died. It was forecast to be right through the night, but I'll be happy with that if it stays off, because that was bringing the temperatures right down. So yeah, not much really to report tonight. Just got out there for 10 minutes to get a few photographs while it was calm. But I'll bring you all back in the morning. Catch you then. Whoa, morning campers. God, it's a cold one. It's a very still night though. That wind dropped down sort of back at midnight. It's practically nothing. But it is absolutely Baltic. Everything's froze over. Oh God. I'll show you outside, but there's a glorious sunrise out there. Whoa. Yep, everything's frozen, completely white. Yeah. Yep. There's a bit of wind over this other side of that wall. Yeah. That's a thick coating of frost on it. It was hard trying to drag myself out of that warm quilt, but as you can see, pretty cloudless. Will be a nice morning. Right, I think a brew is in order. Oh. So it was a bit of a restless sleep till about 1 o'clock, and then I drifted off, and the alarm woke us at 7:15 or 5 to 7 or something like that. But just the tent itself was cold, really cold. But I'm on the brew, just enjoying it. It's gone a bit flat now. The sun, I think it's behind this hill here. Oh no, it's straight ahead. I can just see it behind some cloud. So I'll give it another 10 minutes, and we should have a sunrise. Right, I've had a bit of a pack down. I've got my sleep mat and my pillow and stuff, and my quilt. There's my thermals. I've kept my leggings on. I've got my down trousers packed away. My food. There's my waterproof jacket, which I wore yesterday, but I think I might just keep this one on, but I'll probably get too hot. So we'll continue the pack down. I've still got a lot of mess, mind. Alright, here we go. Just as we speak, the sun has now appeared. Yeah, the big orange ball to warm it up. I don't think it'll get too warm today, mind. But, I'm going to head back up to that hill there and drop down to that tree line, and then I'm going to go back that way. I could just drop straight off, but I'll just make it a bit more interesting. All empty. Just got a couple of things to pick up. I'll give this tent a bit of a wipe down first though. Don't really want to be packing it away covered in frost, so I'll give it a bit of a wipe. And hopefully some of it should come off. Yeah. I don't want to be carrying the extra weight back with us, do I? Can't feel my fingers. Changing gloves, I think. Alright, that's the fly sheet taken off. Just been tapping all the frost that all fell off because the inside was frozen as well. I'll give it 5 for the sun to do its thing. Right, clearly see where I was been. Left a little ice mark. The sun will thaw that out, but yeah, lovely morning. All packed eventually. Just before 9 now. It's took an age to get packed this morning. But yeah, it's bitterly cold out there, so I'm going to head back. I'll probably be red hot in about 10 minutes. I'll have to take this jacket off, but oof, cracking night. Glad that wind dropped, because that was pretty gruesome. Right, onwards. That's where I camped, at the top of that little ridge there, behind the wall. And I've just walked this one. So hopefully this should be the last summit, because it's downhill. And then I head down and back. He says it's the last down. But picked up the Southern Upland way, way down that way. Follow down there, which is in the shade, but it is lifting. And plunged into shade. The path wiggles its way down, and there's a little bridge just over there. But my other path that I pick up, just at the foot of that hill over there, and then I go to the right. So I follow the Southern Upland way for probably around, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile maybe. But plenty of markers, you know, in this section here. 1, 2, 3, I can see 4, 5. Another one on the other side as well, so it's well marked. It's a sharp drop into the water. You can see the path zigzagging up onto Croft Head. That's the high level Southern Upland route, or you can do the low level, which is just through the valley, depending on the weather. But my path's just along there. But I thought I'd done uphill, but there's still a little bit more to go. The sun's slowly creeping down behind us. Right, let's move. Right, we're at the head of the valley now. My path that runs down, and I cross onto the other side, follow the track down and back to the car. Alright, I have stopped, the jacket's off, far too hot. So this is my turning point. Just up to the thing down there, and there's a little path that goes off to the side, but I did fancy a camp on top of this one, but it looks like a queer slog. There is a bit of a path here. But yeah, that's pretty steep. It's cold in here where there's no sun yet. Okay, that's just not far from the car. It's taken us about an hour and a half to get down, which is not bad. But I'm still in the shade. I'm just going to be hitting the sun very soon. Yep, here we go, in the sunshine, just as we speak. So yeah, an extremely cold night, a real shock to the system, that one. It was 10 degrees when I done that woodland camp last week. You know, which total contrast. This one was absolutely Baltic, and that wind made it feel really, really cold. But as always, good to get out. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one, wherever that may be.